It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Richie Putnam, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, his last outing was not one he wants to look back with great pride. He only threw 4 innings, and he got the loss. This is a turnaround game for him. He has to get back on the mound and be able to give his team a chance to win.
Standing in, Steve Cook. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I love these games. 2 first-place teams. I mean, you know you're going to get good baseball. You know they're going to be competitive, and they're looking across each other. What I really want to watch are the managers. Who makes the critical move at the critical time?
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right.
Ready for another chance? Steve Cook. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
I see it. Drive it. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Lawrie. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brett Lawrie.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Here it comes on 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Chisenhall is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher, Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Swihart.
Hey, see it. Drive it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but, man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
All right, one time, right here.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Digging in to try it again, Herschel Imro, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Here's C.J. Cron now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
C.J.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Hey, let's go right here.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Ready once again, Steve Cook. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Oh-1, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Get your pitch.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. No runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for the White Sox so far.
Wait for a good one.
Hit sharply on the ground. What a flip for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Boy, I'll tell you, the defense has been stellar all night long. They've got the shutout working, and there's another super play to rob them of a hit.
Digging in once again, Steve Cook starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
You can do it. No one better. Let's do it.
Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
So striding forward now, Brett Laurie. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
From the stretch. Liner toward right center.
Get up, ball.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Wow, nice piece of hitting. The ball's on the outside half, and he stayed with it and just shot it to right field. Beautiful.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
17-2 in tonight's game. The Cleveland Indians slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Ryan Merritt takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Richie Putnam was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street station, and that Pace Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of Guaranteed Rate Field.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's the second of this three-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4, but the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Third baseman, Steve.
Digging in now, Steve Cook. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing on the road. They're 3-1 on this road trip, and they're putting it together. If they continue to keep it running like this, we're looking at a really good ball club.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, let her rip up there. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot.
Third baseman,
Steve
number 13.
Cook. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cook. Come on, Daddy, like a big dog. Right time, right time.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That misses. 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. 1 out and a runner on second base.
One time.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Striding in once again, Hyun-Soo Kim, a base hit in his first trip.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Blake Swihart.
Hey, the time, let it fly.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Ready for another shot now. Steve Cook, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Ramirez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Lifetime against Joe Ross. A 3 for 12 line.
Francisco Lindor.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's going to get through into left. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Well, you can tell he's got ice water in his veins. No pressure. He gets up there in the 9th with this streak going and delivers.
Now at the plate, Steve
Third baseman,
Cook.
number 13.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Cook.
Let it fly, big boy. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Steve Cook goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of a 4-game set, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Carlos Frias gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Elijah Emerson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Down to the plate, Steve Cook. The average in the early season, not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Harold, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
They're having a really nice road trip, Matt. I mean, they're 4-1 on the road trip. Take that any day, any trip. But they can really make it special with a W today.
A dive, but he's back.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
The 0-1 delivery. Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Two out with the man at first. Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Still no score. Stepping in, Steve Cook, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. Hit out towards second, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Young-Soo Kim. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. The 0-1. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6-4. 3, and they turn the double play. Digging in, Steve
Now batting,
Cook.
third baseman, Steve Cook.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch for a strike.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Crone is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Stepping up now, Steve
Now
Cook.
batting,
He's 1 for
third
2 in the
baseman,
ball game.
Steve Cook.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of that fastball.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous. Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Gomes has it, and the throw is in time. Cook is retired, 2 down. In now,
Third
Steve
baseman, number 13,
Cook.
Steve Cook.
Here we go. Need you right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark
They need
one
you
here.
right now. Keep it going.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0,
Hey, right guy,
especially
right place.
since there's
Nobody
a good
better.
chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Hyun-Soo Kim, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck.
Right guy, right place. Here we go.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So coming to the plate, Hyun-Soo Kim.
Now
He's
batting,
0 for 2 with a
number
strikeout in this
25.
one. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada.
The batter, number
He's
10,
hitless in
second
3
baseman,
at-bats to this point.
Yoan Moncada.
Right guy, right place. Need
Set
you
to
here.
deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Striding
Now
in,
batting.
Osmeal Pinto.
After it.
No hits in 3
Osmeal
tries so far. He's struck out
Pinto.
once.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better, buddy.
has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Kyle Crockett claims the win out of the pen, his first. Elijah Emerson wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.
This young team is introduced to one of baseball's lowest feelings, ending a series with nothing to show in the win column.